This is Tom Dillon, the Lifetime Liberal, and today is Tuesday, August 6th, 2019. The title of this rant is, Are Firearm Safety Measures Possible? No. So the president went on, let's just go back. It's been 72 hours since the slaughter, not or massacre, but truly a slaughter, because these people's bodies were blown apart by this high-velocity weapon that was used in El Paso, Texas. It's been 72 hours. We've heard virtually nothing from every Republican outside the president, and the president basically said in his last lines was, hate and mental illness pulled the trigger, not the gun. That tells me he doesn't want to do dick about any type of firearm safety measures. The head of the Senate, Mitch McConnell, has shown no indication to bring the Senate back and to vote on legislation that was already passed by the House in terms of firearm safety measures. Virtually no Republican in any area of the country, in the House or the Senate, has made a statement indicating that this is something that we need to address now, that enough is enough. We have heard nothing from them. The major CNN, NBC, etc., have indicated that they have asked numerous Republicans to come on and to talk about this. They don't want to have anything to do with it. My suspicion is that they want to wait it out. It's at least 4 weeks till they come back to session, possibly 5 weeks. I don't know exactly when it is. They want this all to be thrown under the rug. Even Mitt Romney, who has 5.5 years left on his term, has basically said nothing about this racist president's rhetoric and his call to violence. So, and one state senator in the state of, was it Nebraska, basically called out Trump as being racist. And the Republican Party in that state put out a statement and said, hey, you can leave the party. You're not a conservative. So I don't see any firearm safety measures going on coming from the Republicans. It has to be, again, a strong response from the Democrats and everyone else that this is unacceptable, that as a country we can do better, that we need the pushback on this needs to be relentless. And let's not forget, there's a lot of money that's being poured into this election by CEOs and the NRA to this president. We must call out all of them because they are complicit in this racism, in this hatred, in this violence. And we need to push back and continue to push back. And the last thing that I'd like to say is that, how many people now every day are wondering about where they need to go? How do our sisters and brothers who are people of color feel about this every day as they go about their business as to whether or not they may be a target? Not necessarily for a mass shooting, but just for racial discrimination against them. This is a terrible thing, and it's only going to get worse as long as the Republicans continue to say nothing about this and then blame mental illness and hatred and evildoers and all this stuff. We need to get past this. We need to enact firearm safety measures now.